Guys, welcome back to Relatable Nerds. Kyra here. And today I am so excited because we are going to be returning to one of my favorite video games of all time, and honestly, one of my favorite TV shows as well. The Last of Us Season 2 is upon us. It's going to be releasing on Max in April 2025, so not too long from now, but honestly, still so long from now. Max has released a teaser trailer for this upcoming season, coming in at just about a minute time. The Last of Us is one of the greatest video games of all time. It came out back in 2013. So long ago now, over a decade. Now, this show is a post-apocalyptic show based off of a disease that people contracted through the Cordeceps virus. A couple different flashbacks in part one from before the virus hit to when it hit, and then 20 years after is when the actual season takes place. But follow Joel and Ellie through season one, going on this crazy adventure of Joel trying to deliver Ellie to this other faction because she is immune. That obviously is a big deal because they could make some sort of vaccine for those who are infected with the virus. So Joel goes on this crazy mission to get Ellie to this faction group, and basically they get all the way there and he realizes that they are going to unalive Ellie in order to get her blood for the vaccine, and Joel just cannot live with that, so he goes haywire and kills everybody in that scene at the end of season one. And that's where we're going to be leaving off. Joel saves Ellie in the end, and they end up finding a new home with Joel's brother Tommy, who we did meet in season one as well. So this season two is going to take place 5 years after the events of season one. So some time has passed. The characters have grown. We do have a lot of new characters coming into the cast. Kaitlyn Dever starring as Abby, going to be a pivotal character for this season too. A lot of this season is going to have to do directly with her, and she has revenge on her mind. So I will just leave it at that. But she is going to be a main part of this upcoming season. We also have Isabella Merced joining the cast as Dina, who is going to be a close friend of Ellie's as well. Jeffrey Wright is going to be playing a man named Isaac, who is in charge of this militia group. And fun fact, he also voiced this character in the video game as well. And of course, Catherine O'Hara is going to be starring in the show in an undisclosed role yet. No official title for her character. I can't wait to get into it. Let's give it a watch. I am literally so anxious and so nervous to watch this teaser. Not the sirens. If you know, you know.
It doesn't matter if you have a code like me. There are just some things everyone agrees are just wrong.
Wow. Now, right off the bat, you hear sirens right at the beginning, and we're introduced to Abby, who is going to be played by Kaitlyn Dever. Now, like I said, Abby has revenge on her mind, and it's going to offer a different perspective to the things and the events that occurred in season one, which is why I love this game so much, because the creators of this game really make you question who you're going to side with and who you think was in the right. Did they do the right thing? Did they do it for love? Obviously, but whose side are you going to be on? So just seeing Abby right there in the beginning of that with the sirens going off, that already sent me into fight or flight mode. I'm already like, I have goosebumps thinking about that scene. I did get to see Dina in there as well, and Dina and Ellie are very, very close friends, and they're going to go on quite a few adventures. Dina is going to have quite the journey this season. We did get a little shot of Jeffrey Wright there as Isaac is going to be the leader of this crazy militia that is just completely cutthroat, and that's going to be really cool to see him in that role. Huge fan of Jeffrey Wright. During the show, there's different quarantine zones where people reside, but there's also just so much landscape that is kind of just a free-for-all, and you have to survive because the infected and the clickers are roaming everywhere. So you just always have to be like on alert no matter what. Got to see Tommy there a little bit as well. A little tidbit of Joel shedding a tear. This season is going to pull at some heartstrings. Whether you played the video game or you just watched the TV show, this season is going to really get to you. The Last of Us Part 2 as a video game is just so vast. It's an incredibly long journey and so many different things happen. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with this season 2. I'm predicting that they're probably going to throw in a season 3 there because it's just such a very long game, which I'm super stoked on because I never wanted the game to end, just like I don't want this show to end. There's just going to be so many different moments of you kind of questioning, what would you do in that situation? Who do you think is right? Do they deserve this kind of outcome? It just really raises the question of humanity. The Last of Us Season 2 is hitting Max April 2025. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for this one. I will be watching all of them on my channel, so make sure to subscribe if you guys are into The Last of Us. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.